You're watching News Channel 8's Live This Morning. More local, more often.
7 minutes now before the hour now. Is there something keeping you from getting the job of your dreams? Well, this week, take advantage of the eLearners Empowerment Tour that's in the Washington area. Stephanie Clark is a career coach on the tour, and she is with us live here in the studio this morning. Stephanie, thanks so much for joining us. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Dave.
You're doing this all over the country.
Yes, we are. This is a program that's sponsored by elearners.com. It's an online education resource company that connects individuals who want to go back to school online. This is a very innovative program called the Career Stimulus Package Empowerment Tour. It's a 40-city tour. We've been traveling since June 12th across the country, providing an opportunity for adults to go back to school and applying for scholarships online.
My guess is you're in a pretty good position to sort of answer the big picture story here, and that is we hear that just about in every place and across all sectors of society.
Yes.
These are tough economic times.
Very tough.
My guess is you're seeing an awful lot of people show up at these things.
Absolutely. You know, people from all backgrounds, even people who are still working but have a desire to transition careers, are looking at this as a wonderful opportunity to be able to go back to school, to learn a new trade, and to get a degree so that they can pursue different careers.
You might think that if I'm in that category of, I feel like I should be doing more, or I'm thinking about, for instance, sort of branching off and doing it on my own, that this would be a bad time to think about sort of taking myself out of the workforce and going back to school. Why is it actually a good time?
Well, when you really consider, particularly those who've lost their jobs and have been laid off, there is no good time.
Sure.
Really, because, no one's job is guaranteed. So if you are gainfully employed right now, this is a great opportunity to start to look into other ways to transition your career and to go back to school to learn new trades so that you can pursue a different career.
I think maybe investigating the other things that are out there is the thing to think about in this, because there are alternatives and there are plenty of ways of reinventing yourself, and that's what we're talking about.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's offered through the Empowerment Tour, adults will have an opportunity to meet with career coaches to help them explore other careers. They'll also have an opportunity to apply for the full tuition scholarships and paid internships so that they can start to get their hands, involved in other careers that they may want to explore.
There is money now.
There is money.
The landscape has changed in that regard, right?
Yes, and through this program, almost $4 million is being made available to give up to 100 full tuition scholarships to adults to go back to school to pursue their degrees online.
And I'm imagining, too, that there's a lot of competition for that money. So
while
there's money out there, there are a lot of people who are anxious to get a piece of it.
Absolutely. And I think people need to ask, say to themselves, why not me? Yeah. It's a very easy application process. They can go to the website, which is www.empowermenttour.com, and apply. It doesn't take a long time to apply. So you have nothing to lose. You only have to gain right now.
And the other thing to think about is sort of think of this long term. It's not just right now.
That's right.
It's 5 years, it's 10 years, it's 20 years down the road. You want to be ready for the jobs and for the market in those times.
Absolutely. If I could just share, we're going to be at Pentagon City Mall today from 10 to 5, and then tomorrow we'll be at the National Mall on 3rd Street across from the Capitol from 10 to 3 p.m. So please come on out and apply for a scholarship.
A couple of very high-profile destinations in both cases. Stephanie Clark, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Dave.